This $1.8 billion weaponization slush fund is starting to piss off a lot of Republicans too.
On Capitol Hill, here's some big news. Mike Flood, the Republican from Nebraska, has come out publicly against Trump's $1.7 billion slush fund for convicted crooks, fraudsters, and rioters. Flood explained his opposition in front of constituents and in front of cameras in Nebraska.
I have never approved that. I do not think one penny of any fund should ever go to any January 6th insurrectionist that was in the Capitol on January 6, 2021. I want to be very clear. I do not think we should be creating a fund for people that commit physical violence against law enforcement.
Flood is not the only Republican opposed to using taxpayer money to line the pockets of cop beaters. Brian Fitzpatrick, the Republican from suburban Philadelphia, has bipartisan legislation with Tom Suozzi of Long Island, the Democrat, to outlaw the fund. As they try to push that legislation forward, there are also 3 federal civil suits asking the courts to intervene. And those could move to deadlines or in front of judges as early as this week or next. We'll keep tracking it because here at the Capitol, near the fountain, the slush fund is at risk of melting.
Good. There should be no slush fund. There should be no taxpayer funds to go towards anyone on the MAGA conservative right who feels like they were wronged, especially if we have what they did on video at the Capitol. They shouldn't get a fucking penny of our money. They should still be in prison. They should have never gotten their fucking pardons to begin with. But they certainly shouldn't get our fucking money. And I am hoping, and listen, hope is really all I have right now. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But I'm hoping that this is the thing that kind of wakes some Republicans in Congress up to say, no, man, we're going to push back on you. You're out the door in a couple of years. And we still have to have a political career after that. So we're going to start pushing back on this bullshit. I'm hoping. It's still almost too little too late, but if they can stop some of this money from being stolen from us on behalf of Donald Trump and his band of domestic terrorists, then let's get it done, man. Let's get this legislation passed. Let's get this this bill passed with a veto-proof majority, enough so that they don't have to worry about Donald Trump coming back and slapping his veto on this thing. I'm sorry, it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. These people beat cops. These people broke windows. These people smeared shit on the walls. And they did all of that in an effort to try to stop the peaceful transition of power in this country for the first time ever. And for the first time ever, they did manage to at least slow down the peaceful transfer of power. They don't get a fucking penny.